What's up? Warming up for round 2 of the Travelers Championship on the Pro Tour. And one thing I'm going to do to warm up is day 1 of trying to ace number 7 at Pebble Beach. For every 100 followers I have on every platform, I get 1 shot. So day 1 will be rounded to 17 shots. But I need to hit a few shots before I go and do that, so it's not a complete waste of time. All right. Number 7 is pretty short. I think it's like 110 yards, and it's downhill, so I might be using my 60 degree for that. I've been told I reach for the ball too much, so I'm going to try and be arms a little more like directly straight down and my back further up rather than obviously exaggerated out like that, reaching more like this. That'll be one thing I'm working on today. Okay. I think we can go do day 1 of trying to ace number 7 at Pebble Beach now. As a bit of a warm up, Pebble Beach. Number 7. What are we going to do? Use Thursday pins from the back? Sure. Gotta wait for it to load. Gotta count out the balls so I don't do too many. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. How many followers did we say we had? I got my spreadsheet. 1662. All right. This is day 1 of trying to ace number 7 at Pebble Beach. And we get 1 shot for every 100 followers we have on all platforms. So right now we're at 1662. We're rounding that up to 1700. So 17 shots for day 1 at Pebble Beach. 114 yards, down 100. I guess I should probably aim. I tend to hit a bit of a fade with even the wedge. Let's see, it's only going to be one shot, so it'll be a quick series. All right, we got our 60-degree first shot. We're going to play this 104 yards. We might use our 56. We'll see how this goes. Oh, that was chunky. That was really bad. Is that the shot I just hit? I think so. Shot number 2. This goes like way short again. I'll switch to the 56. "100 yards. Oh, it's going forwards. Okay. That's shot 2. Shot 3. Spin back. Ooh. That's pretty close. Our last hole-in-one challenge only took us 3.5 days. And I was doing 10 shots per day. I'm trying it a little different this time. What is this? Shot 4 of day 1. That's a little short. It's gotta go. I think I'm gonna switch to my 56, and so I don't have to hit like a 105% swing with my 60-degree. All right, I think this is 5 or 6. I should stop trying to count. I counted out the balls first because I can't remember that. That's too far. $105. Okay, that's about what we wanted distance-wise. Yeah, well, there's a bit of a no, not a push. I just had the club face open. So how many shots do we have left? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Still have 11? Did I do that right? Yeah. I'm just gonna. All right. Shot number 7, I guess. 102. That's good distance. It was shaping up to be hopefully pretty quick. Well, I guess maybe not hopefully pretty quick because the whole point is to get followers from this type of challenge. Can't really do that with one day. I pushed it. I've actually played Pebble Beach once. I didn't go very well because obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but I had to fly there. And I used a rental set, and I use extra stiff, and they only had stiff. So I was like playing with noodles the whole time, and I probably played too far back on the tee box, but I just was miserable the whole time. It's a little too far left. We got 8 shots left. Pulled it. Pull fade. Wow, too far too. Trying to make it more than one day series. That's what I'll say. Yeah, that's a pull again. Pull fade though. I think that's exactly where I'm aimed. If I'm still aimed to the side. We have 6 more shots. Yeah, I was still aimed a little left. I'm aimed a little further right now. 6 shots left. And the first one where I aim right, I then hit it right as expected. That one's pretty good. It's a little left, I think. Yeah. 4 shots left. Oh, that's too far. Maybe what I should have done, make it a little more ambitious of a follower goal, is 1 shot for every 1,000 followers. So I get rounded up 2 shots. I'm doing 100 followers and all platforms. 3 shots left. That's too far. It's online. Spin. Too far to spin back in time. All right, second to last shot. That's, I was going to say a little short. Bounced off the fringe. Yeah. Okay. Last shot on day 1 for 1 shot, trying to ace number 7 at Pebble Beach for every 100 followers. Day 1, 17. This is the 17th shot. Too far. No, maybe not. Spin back. Come on. Oh. All right. Well, I feel like in the beginning part we did a little better, but it is what it is. Now we go back to warming up for the second round of the Travelers Championship on the Pro Tour. I was so rushed yesterday. I was gonna be late for dinner, so once, well, I guess on what is it? Twitch and YouTube. I already, like, there's the recordings of the live if you want to watch it already. But I'm gonna make a cleaned up version. But yeah, the last like 8 holes I was just trying to finish basically. So nowhere near in contention for the Pro Tour. For the SGT Tour, where are we? Oh, what is this? That's the whole tour. For the SGT Tour, we're in 16th out of 378. So we're gonna get some freaking what is it? I don't know. You're standing. There's like the top. It ranks you based off of your points in tournaments, world golf ranking, something like that. That should freaking skyrocket me. But we're doing really, not really poorly, but poorly in the Pro Tour one because, again, I was rushed. I hadn't eaten anything. Lots of excuses, you know. But Gonna try and just finish out with a respectable score. See if that actually was the issue yesterday. But yeah, got to warm up a little bit before we tee off. So I'm on the playground. Got a bunch of different holes and where you can hit the ball from. So 126 yards to this pin. I've got my 50-degree. Should be a little easy 50-degree light. I need to. So I mentioned before, I'm trying to work on not reaching because that's part of the reason I come over the top. So I'm trying to have a straighter posture, lower arms. A sliced 50-degree. The horizontal launch angle, which tells you if you push or pull it, is pretty close to 0. So just also got to work on the wrist movement. That was chunky. Still a bit of a fade. Maybe I should like. I don't know. Is this how I'm supposed to be? You tell me. Oh, chunky. I think it is legitimate advice that I got from somebody off of TikTok. But trying to practice it is different. I didn't pick that up. And if you're watching on TikTok, I'm sharing the screen in a better camera and mic for YouTube and Twitch. YouTube is horizontal, Twitch is vertical right now. Both with the same username, Connor's Golfing. If you want to see this in better quality. TikTok, I can only use my phone right now. I think once I get 1,000 followers on TikTok, then I can finally use it on the computer. I'm pretty sure. For gamers like myself, it's 1,000 followers, and just regular people talking, it's 10,000 followers, which is kind of crazy. That was a lot better. It's still a fade, but it just felt better. I'm gonna hit 1 or 2 more here before moving up a club or 2. Ooh, that was nice. Not the right distance, but pretty good distance because it spun back like 15 feet. No, like 15 yards. It carried 135. Well, I guess like 5 yards. Okay. We'll move to 9-iron. What do we want? We want like 160 yards. Nope. 182, no. What am I doing? That's so hard to find. There's too many combinations. I'm like, that's like the chipping green. I guess I could go for it, but whatever. All right. Got our 9-iron going to this hole, 166 yards. That's getting pretty close to the end of the range of our 9-iron, but we'll use the 9 anyways. Try and get a little closer, a little straighter posture, lower hands. So what I need is like a whiteboard right here. I think I have an extra chalkboard, but I don't know if I can hang it up, but like write down my swing thoughts for the day up there, because I am forgetful with my ADHD. Did I finish my energy drink? I think so. That's a big old fade. But the start line, which is a big part of the problem because I'm coming over the top, the start line is pretty much neutral. And then I guess if I have the start line neutral, I just need to get my hands through. Because that means I'm not pulling it. Because that's been my issue lately, is pulling it. So working on not coming over the top. Among other things. It's like I don't mind a fade, but just like a fade, not a slice, you know? Because I'm not aimed for a fade right now. I just want to kind of understand how much I'm fading it. So I'm aimed right at the pin and using that information to know how far of a fade I am right now. Hi there. Okay. What do you think? 2, 3 hours? Okay. Love you. Did you let out frog recently? Yeah. Okay. Is my energy drink in there? I think I finished it. And I'm pretty sure I finished it. My ADHD is bad. What club is that? 8. I've got my 9-iron right now. Going. My last one was 163 yards. I had one dude tell me, another player, like who I met playing online or whatever, because he was like, "Oh yeah, you hit it far, I hit it far too, but your loft angle being lower, dude, it's gonna roll out a lot more. Like, you know, I'd probably hit it further than you in real life, but you got more rollout." I'm like, all right, dude, cool. 126 ball speed, crazy with the 9. Yeah, I'm literally a beast. I don't know. I'm an animal. Get me on the tour right now. You know how I got all this ball speed? When I was younger, I would just try to hit the living shit out of every ball. That's how we got here. Also, being 6 foot, 6'1", 250 helps. If only I could, you know, be accurate and hit my wedges good. Hit them well. Good. I think it's well. Ooh, I like that. That was more of a pull though, but that's fine. Yeah. I only, the unit I have, I don't know if you're familiar with them, the Unicore Lite. It's like an Amazon exclusive, which is actually, I just looked the other day because my boss is actually, for her family, looking at building a simulator, but it's selling for like $200 than I bought it for right now. But $1,200 for just that. It's just ball data, and you can pay an extra $1,500 for the club data, which I have not done. But I only have the ball data. It'd be nice to know all the club data, but this thing works perfect the way it is, so I can't really justify paying $1,500 for more data that I don't really know what it means. Aside from, ooh, yes, fast. That was 9. I'm gonna go 7. Today's an odd numbered club warm-up day. I'm aimed at a pin that's 191 yards. That should be, that's around pretty much exactly where I'd use a 7, maybe a little short, but I need to work on not full swings, like being able to, hit a 7 iron like 75%, but I want to be able to hit the ball consistently first, main priority. So we got our 7 aimed at a flag that's 191 yards. This is my fade. This is right. It might be a little too much club, but I should be able to. We'll try it. We'll try it right here. Or like Bryson doing the clock. Like, what is this? Which way does it go? I guess depending on how you're facing. Up to 12, obviously. Like 6. I think that's the way that they do it. Like 6 o'clock, 7, 8. I don't know. We'll try an 8 o'clock 7 iron. So that would be what? 6, 8, maybe right there. That just feels like a full swing. That was just a full swing basically. Maybe a little bit shorter. I don't know. I need to like watch some videos on how to. All you need is just the ball. Yeah. Holy nuke. Yeah, I hit a friggin'. I was trying to lay up yesterday. It was a 290-yard par 4. I was like, oh, because there was water to the left of the green and then big slope down on the right side. And I was trying to lay up with my 4 iron to like 230. I hit it 270. Like, it was a little downhill, but like, I don't know. I've hit a handful of 4 irons like 260 plus now. So I'm like, I don't know. It's all a mystery of what clubs to use. I just see that like, Kyle Berkshire. I saw one of his videos recently. He's a professional long driver. Just like doing clubs that he could hit over 300. And I think he got down to like the 5 iron was the last one he did successfully. I'm like, holy crap. Club face wide open on that one. That was a push. Didn't feel like a push. I don't know. Ugh. When I first started, I got a couple of comments from the same dude. He's like, no way that's going 300 yards. I'm like, dude, like, look at the data. Like, I don't know what to tell you, big dog. Like, I can hit my 3-wood 300. I'm not worried about hitting 300. Off balance, pull, fade. It's fine. 7. We're gonna go 5 iron now. It's fine. Something 210, 215. Not 240. I wonder if I just no. 234. It's a little too much, but I'm kind of lazy. This is more like for my 4-iron, but like I said, it doesn't always do that. I play it like 230. It's just like it's funny too. All of my like TikToks and reels that go viral, not viral, but are my most popular are like ones where I'm hitting my 4-iron or just any club like way further than I think. Like the main one, it's like almost got 10,000 views on Instagram. I hit my 4-iron on a short. I was playing from the Reds, a short par 4 over the water, 4-iron, like 235, 240, whatever. Then went 260, hit in the grandstands, and then bounced back. That's on my, it's pinned on my Instagram at Connors Golfing. But yeah, people like when I hit it a lot further than I'm intending. It seems. Yeah, like I said, this a little too far for the 5-iron, but I'm lazy. I'm trying, like I mentioned, a little more of a rather than trying to reach and come across it. I'm trying to be a little closer with my hands in a better position, lead with the hips, so I'm not stuck. So it's kind of what that's the feel for the day. It might be a little too close. See, like that, that was perfect. Everything except for my hands, which is why it went right. You play baseball? No. Well, I played baseball when I was younger. I mean, I don't think it made much of a difference. Just played golf mostly, football. It's all in the hips and the butt. It's crazy. Like I can deadlift. I hurt my back the other day trying to go for 425. I got 405, but like I can deadlift 405 right now. I could barely bench 200. It's all the strength in the legs. So I can squat like 365. I think that's my PR, but I can't bench 225. I think I got 205 or 210, 215 the other day. I have guys at my gym because I do like CrossFit. The same guys, I'm like absolutely mogging them with my weights and deadlift and clean and jerks and stuff. And then when it gets to bench press, it's like I'm gonna be quiet now. You had to draw, yeah. But like I was saying, the one of my problems right now is I'm coming over the top, which inherently means fade. And then also I can't get my wrists through, which them being open is fade. And a big reason why I'm hitting a fade versus a draw is I've recently switched to a neutral grip, which took forever just to even be able to hit the ball. I used to be like really strong, which would leave the club face closed. So I was usually a drawer of the ball, but having a more neutral grip, I have to like relearn that basically. But I'm fine with a fade. It's more controllable in my opinion than a draw. I don't need to hit it further either. That should be point number one. I need to hit it straighter, more consistently. I think that's good. For the long irons, we'll go to our hybrid. Yeah, no skipping leg day, big dog. 266. Sure. I've got my. It's a 4 hybrid, lofted down a few degrees, so I call it my 3.5 hybrid. Aimed for the 266 flag, which it varies. Standard shot, that's a little too far, but we'll see. Oh, that was a draw. A pull draw, too. 262 total. It's funny. Whatever problem I have with my irons, aka fade slice, it's the opposite with my woods. All right, we got our same club. Try to not hit up. I don't want to hit draws sometimes and fades most of the rest. I'd like it to be consistently one thing. See, that's just a slice. I think there I felt a little. Definitely didn't start with the hips. Felt a little cramped starting here, trying to go there. You know. I mean, I'd rather have the draw than a push slice. Careful what you wish for. What am I doing there? I think it's. I mean, it's got to be the same thing still. Less of a slice. Still a slice. Hey, this is supposed to be my consistently straight club. It normally is. Not at the moment. Maybe because I'm trying to like stand closer. Maybe not as close with the longer clubs. I can still have that feeling, just not as much. That was better. That was straight. See, that's 270 carry. That's funny. I swung easy. I like that. Go to 3 wood. I appreciate you gassing me up, dog. Dog. All right. Now we got our 3 wood. We'll see how the driver is because it's just been a mess lately. It's amplifying the problems that I have a lot with the driver. So I only used it a little bit yesterday on round 1. All right, we got our 3 wood. Oh, we only need one of those. That was a big pull, though. Negative 3.4 degrees. I don't know. And it ended up straight, so we'll do 1. This is beyond tour distance. Now imagine if I had beyond tour distance accuracy. Maybe I should just forget about trying to be good at golf and just focus on long drive. Those guys are like crazy though. Like they're all, well, not all of them. I feel like half of them are like tubby and just like basically baseball players, and then the other half are like freaks of nature, extremely muscular. All right, we got our driver. What are we trying to do here? A little lower with the hands, not over the top. Have the hips start first. Oh, that's too many swing thoughts. I need like one thing. See, I can't even talk when I have that many swing thoughts. One. Let's focus on one. What are we going to focus on? I think the takeaway is a big one. That kind of starts the process. Okay. We'll focus on the takeaway not being up and back to where I bring it over the top. $174. It's baby numbers. I'm just kidding. But no, it's usually 185 with my driver ball speed. I lost my tee. Others. I keep on saying I need brighter colored ones. But I'm pretty close to warmed up. I should practice my wedge. Hyped. Yeah, like it wasn't good contact. Here, because all of these holes are too far anyways, so, or not far enough, so we'll just aim straight. Oh, it's a little better contact. That was a fade, or sorry, draw. It's easy for it to roll out when it's flat. So 40 yards of roll. Jesus holy. Jesus Christ. That was 180 ball speed. That's a little better. A little better. Ooh. That was a big pull. I'm hitting it off the like top of my club face. See, not a fan of that ball flight. Really just the pull, but all right. Let's see. I want to not have a huge freaking pull. Oh, that was atrocious. Don't look at that. Just gonna block the number so you can't see it. Never happened. Hey, that was 187, 188 ball speed though. Not for nothing. What do I need to do here? It was better contact, but again, then it's the wrists. I need to get through. And I'm overcompensating my slice by coming over the top with it. Let's see, maybe one last drive, or I don't know if we'll use it in the round. Give it one more chance. Surprise me. One more chance. That's like cause for concern to continue to continue practicing rather than playing. Huge pull when I'm trying to focus on not pulling. That was still a pull, but that was a lot better. Okay. It lives to see a few holes on the course. Okay. Let's see. Then we'll go tee off. I think I need some water first, though. Takes a second to load, anyways. All right. I'll be right back. Don't leave, please. We are back. Shouts out to the two of you who stayed. All right. Oh, do we have? I'm gonna check the course conditions before we start, because it's a tournament. They change it. It's like always harder as it goes further. Greens normal, fairway, normal. They were both soft yesterday, I think. Stimp 12, it was 11 yesterday. Wind, breezy. There was no wind yesterday. See what I tell you? I just need to. You know what? We're gonna go new glove. Kirkland, you know what I'm saying? It's like $22 for 4 gloves. It's pretty good. Pretty good deal. All right. Let us see. I forgot to start the recording yesterday. There we go, recording. All right. This is round 2 of the Travelers Championship on the Pro Tour. First round, I think we were 5 or 6 over. I think it was 6. Because we were really rushed. And I have a TikTok and reel, all of it. There was one hole. I was literally moving the ball with my foot and it counted it as a stroke. So pretty bummed about that. But it is what it is. All right, number 1, par 4, 443. We have 5 to 10 miles an hour of wind helping us directly straight. It's a pretty narrow fairway. I'm gonna go 3-wood, and it's downhill too. So if this 3-wood goes 310, that's why. Downhill, downwind. What are the odds I get 310 exactly? Pull 7 degrees. Pull. Get back in the fairway. No shot. Okay. Well, not. Oh. 323. What did I tell you? See, raw data though, 285. Carrying the game 311. It's because of the wind and it being downhill. Still take it though. Okay. Second shot. Let's check out a green. It's a little slopage from right to left. The lie is almost 2 degrees down, 2.4 to the right. So it's going to push the ball to the right. We already hit it to the right. 126, 130. Oh, the wind's, 6 to 10 miles an hour. So if there's no wind, I'd probably use my 50, but with the wind, I'm going to use my 56. I'm not going so far right. It's going to spin back too. No? I was out of the rough, I guess. Not very good. 44 feet, 3 inches for birdie. It's up 5 inches, so that plays like an extra 5 feet of elevation. So like 49.3, breaking left or right to left the whole way. It's a little faster today. I got to keep that in mind. I'm aimed about 4 feet out to the right. This is for birdie. I've made longer. You never know. Maybe I'll just play it like 45 because of the faster speeds. It was low. Oh, I pulled it. You see that? Negative 1.3. That's to the left. Pull. I shouldn't be pulling a putter that much. It's kind of hard to practice putting though on this. Okay. Well, even through 1. Number 2, par 4, 346. We got 10 miles an hour of wind. I don't think I should try to go for it. It's up 12 yards too, but I'm just gonna go hybrid because it gets really narrow past that dot at 273, and I've been behind a tree. Like this will be the fourth time that I've played it, but I think the first like three I was behind a tree, but I think I was hitting hybrid anyways. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I felt like I was too close to the ball, and I didn't back away from it. I felt that before I even hit it. Silly goose. 127. What about the wind? Wind's helping. 7 to 10. Well, we just chunked our last attempt. It's like the same distance from the second shot on the last hole. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I guess I'll do 56 again because I think I did hit it chunky. Pretty sure. I don't know. Otherwise, we'll have another 45 footer. Yeah, I like that. Yep. 128. Oh, that needs to sit. Spin back. It's not gonna. Yeah. I think that's Texas Wedge, baby. The secret 15th club. $32 4 up 3 inches. 35. Probably playing like 40 with the fringe. Breaking left to right. We'll play it like 40 feet. Maimed about 3 feet out to the left. Did it not break that? Stay in the circle. Okay. That's another par. Did I pull that? I pulled it again. Not as much of a pull, but still a pull. Even through 2. Number 3, par 4. 424 yards. We got OB to the left. We got 10 miles an hour of wind. Mostly helping, a little to the right. Crosswind, I guess. Should I say frick it and hit driver? I think I can still get a 3-wood out there pretty far, though. We'll go 3-wood. I'm going to respond to my fiance. Okay. Yeah, 3-wood. I think that's how I lost a few strokes yesterday, too, was being stupid with the driver. Going right over that tree. Should be fine. Oh, fuck. That's out of bounds. I'm trying to be closer to the ball. I'm going to stick with the same club. but I'm going to step away from it a little. All right, we got this for birdie. 424 yards. Pulled the crap out of it. 5 degrees. That's my don't go left swing. Hit the cart path. It's tragic. Hitting it out of bounds. Okay, well, we have 10 miles an hour. It's a little more to the right this time. 162 yards. The lie is pulling it to the left 3 degrees. 162 with 10 miles an hour of wind. That's going to have to be a pitching wedge. Methinks. I pulled it again. 150 raw. Oh, yeah. Spin back? No? I was out of the rough. That's right. Glad I didn't hit my 9. I was thinking about it. 168 yard pitching wedge. All right, we have this for freaking bogey because we hit one OB. 17 feet 3 inches, down 1 inch, so playing like 16 feet 3 inches. Breaking left to right. I'm aimed about 2 feet out to the left. Got this for a bogey. Unfortunately, would be for birdie if that was our tee shot. Break. I just slammed it through the break. Dude, you're going to make me putt it for a double? You talking to the game when I should be talking to myself. 5 feet 7 inches, breaking right to left for our freaking double bogey. If I get a triple, I might just quit. No, we won't do that. So we'll just keep our handicap padded, you know? That's how I'll think about it. Ooh, that almost didn't go in. Freaking double bogey. Okay, well, 2 over through 3 now. And now the wind's in our face, 10 mile an hour. Number 4, par 4, 477. It's not, I gotta get out of that mentality. It's not over till it's over, you know? Because there's like 400 people, and I'm in like 190th, so I should try to stay positive. But on the SGT tour, this is the pro tour. That one I did first. I'm in like 16th still out of like 400, but it's easier conditions. There's SGT, then pro, then tips. When I first started, I only did the tips because I didn't really know, and that was rough to say the least. OB not particularly in play. Wind's gonna kill this, so it's not gonna go 320. Probably be lucky to get 300. I'm gonna hit my driver, even though it was being naughty on the range. Naughty. But again, hopefully OB is not in play. Shouldn't be. All right, we're gonna line up for a bit of a draw swing, just so we don't slice it. That's still a slice. Not as bad as a slice as it has been. That's still a pretty gnarly slice. What are we? 147. The lie is pushing it 3.3 degrees up, almost 3 degrees to the right. So we're gonna aim to the left and club up extra. 10 miles an hour of wind in our face. 147. It's like the opposite of the last approach shot. It's my pitching wedge distance, but the wind in my face instead of my 9-iron distance with the wind helping. So we'll use 9-iron. That tree should not be an issue. I don't think it is. Let's see. The tree was not an issue. Hey, that was pretty good. We have a birdie putt. Sliding very, 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 very much right to left. Kind of the scary amount of right to left. 14 feet, no elevation change. How's that possible with that much slope? I don't know. 13 feet, 8 inches with a huge amount of break right to left. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to play this a little conservative. That was not conservative. I mean, that was definitely playing for too much break. And I also hit it a little too hard. But that's a par. Yeah, we're in 191st. I think it is like 400 though. So middle of the pack, baby. Number 5, crap. Par 3, 226, 10 miles an hour of wind in our face. Love that, love that. I am not comfortable hitting my hybrid because I can go 250, 260. My 4-iron, I would play it on this if there was no wind, but if I leave it short, I'm putting uphill. And I just think my 3-wood can go too far. Or 3 hybrid. 4 hybrid dialed down to 3.5. So we got our 4-iron. Gonna try to give this one a little extra sauce. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should try to swing smoother so then it's better tempo and it does go further still. Maybe I'll try that. Too far right. I think that was the right club though. There's just no bueno. Unfortunate. What do we got here? Not a ton of break. We got 22 yards, breaking right to left. I'm going to try and land it 18 yards. Oh, Eli is pulling it 6 degrees left. So we're going to aim further right. 4 degrees down. So give it a little more loft. Still try to land it about 18 yards. 60-degree little flopper. Not like quite a flop, but a little more sauce to it, you know. You're gonna make me putt that? Man, that was a good chip too. It was just a little too much sauce, you know? You know what I'm saying? That's tragic. All right, well, this is for par. We got a 5-foot slider left to right. Is it really gonna break that much though? I don't know. I've been aiming for too much break, I think. So we'll reel it in a little. 5 feet for the par. Yo, that was a nice putt to make. 2 over through 5 with a double. Tragic. I don't even remember what I did that hole. That's probably for the best. All right, number 6, par 5, 583. We have the wind helping a little. That's pretty nice. Helping. It's like, what is that? 45 degrees to the right. Straight and left, or right. And with our, this is a dogleg right, so if I hit a slice, well, a slice wouldn't be good, but we're aimed far to the left, and the wind is going to the right, and our ball will go to the right. But we'll try to hit a draw and end up hitting a slice, but not as much of a slice as it would be. Just trust the process, basically, is what I'm saying. That wasn't a slice. Maybe a little bit of a slice. Is that the fairway? Wow, we hit the fairway. I'm more excited about it being in the fairway than the fact that it went 362 yards with wind. I have my priorities in order. I've just been playing meh golf. That's my first clip of the day. Hey, that could very well be the longest drive of the. It's probably not, but it could be, of the tournament. No, probably not. It was 312 raw. Do you think deadlifts make you hit the ball further? No, because I tweaked my back from the last one, actually. I think I mean I think the reason I've been able to like deadlift heavy and everything is just, like I mentioned, you know, not being able to bench as much. I think it's just like growing up trying to kill the ball every time is how I like really probably got a lot of the strength, like base level. I think a better option for, because that's like, I don't know, I don't think deadlift is that optimal. I would do squat type stuff, in my opinion, which is not based on any sort of facts, by the way. Lie's not really doing anything. We got 210 to the pin with 5 to 10 miles an hour of wind, 193 to cover the front. I'm thinking 7-iron, honestly. This wind has been kind of crazy. All right. This is the hole yesterday where I was moving the ball with my foot and it counted as a stroke. I think that's where the round collapsed. the start of the downfall was on this hole yesterday for sure. All right, 210 into this par 5. We got our 7 because we 5 to 10 miles an hour wind. Oh, that's so far right. That's like, well, I guess about however far I am from the pin is how far it was offline. So like 32 yards, but it's a little short. So maybe like at least 25 yards offline. It's crazy. No bueno. We have a lot of green to work with, to be honest. Hmm. 32 yards. I don't want to use my 60 just because there's so much green to work with, I guess. I'm going to use my 56 and try to land it, I don't know, 16, 17, 18 yards, something like that. We'll say 18 if we need to pick a number. Maybe a little further. 22. 22 yards. 25. Sit. I think 22 would have been better. Well, carry game was 23. So that was from the what is it called? Rough. This is for birdie. Whoa. Could this be the first birdie of the round? 12 feet 3 inches. No elevation change. Breaking right to left to right. I mean, we've been a little too overzealous with how we're aiming for these putts. So, gonna aim a little less to the left than I initially think, because, oh, like I said, a little overzealous. All right, 12 feet 3 inches for the first birdie of the round. Yeah. Let's go. I kind of killed that. If that didn't go in, I would have been putting again. Yippee! Oh, did I clip too soon? Yeehaw. I need to check what my dog is barking at. Maybe he stopped. No, he's still barking. Let's go see what he's barking at. Well, now he stopped. I don't know. I'm gonna check on him after number 9. They use the restroom, you know. All right. Win in our face. All right. 1 over through 6. Number 7, par 4, 438. Wind is in our face, 10 miles an hour. OB to the left, most definitely in play. The wind is in our face and then pushing a little to the left. I'm going to aim a little right with my 3-wood. And we are going to, how do you say, grip it and rip it. Yes. Oh, that was so bad. Disastrous. Disastrous, honestly. Not ideal in the slightest. Now we're hitting out of the thick shit. With the wind in our face. 195 yards, wind, 5 to 10, directly in our face. The lie, pushing it a little up, a little to the right. Flame a little to the left. 10 miles an hour plus the thick rough. What did we say? Is that April? What's up, April? I guess I'll play it like 215. I'm gonna use my 5-iron. Club face open. What? I thought the wind would slow it down more than that. That tree is not in my way. It's just the camera's behind it. It's silly how it does that. What do we got? Yeah, tree's not in the way. 24 yards. Downhill. Um, 24 yards. I'm gonna use my nifty 60 and add a little bit of loft to her. Try to land it 20 yards, basically. Ooh, was that too much? No? Cool. Did I pull that? How did I pull a 20-yard shot 5 degrees? I don't know. But we have this putt for par. Yes. 7 feet, 5 inches, up 1 inch, so playing like 8'5", which ironically is exactly how tall I am. It's very ironic, you know. I'm aimed inside the left edge, breaking a little hair left to right. 7 feet 5 inches. Playing like 8 feet 5 inches. Yeah. All pars, 1 double. Well, not all pars. 1 double, 1 birdie, the rest par. 204 yards, wind in our face, 5 to 10. Well, what? That last one was 200 yards. We hit it 220 probably, and it went 210. So maybe only add like 10 yards or less. I'm gonna use my 6. I would be between 6 and 7. But with the wind, I'm gonna use 6. All right. Yeah, I hit that really high. So that took off, 10 yards of carry, but it only rolled out 5 because the wind pushed it back, made it drop at a more vertical angle. Still a good shot. 26 feet up 8 inches, playing like 34 feet basically with the elevation. Breaking left to right. Again, been a little overzealous with the break reading. So initial read minus a little. What did I say? 34 feet? 32? 20, 28, 29, 30, 34. I do that every time. I do the math, and then I immediately forget. 34, playing like 34 feet. We need to not pull or to push our putter. For birdie, 30, playing like 34 feet. I pulled it, but that wasn't the right line. Anyways, a little too conservative. Is that conservative or the opposite? I'm not sure. All right. 1 over through 8. This is number 9, par 4, 403. Wind 10 mile an hour in our face. I'm gonna go 3 wood. I spent so long over the ball because I was trying to work on a feel. Wow, that slowed it down. 290 to 277. I was very close to like, okay, I need to step back and get out of my head. Happens. I have too many swing thoughts at the moment. 102 yards. The lie is pushing it 6 degrees to the right. That's nice because the tree, so we can aim left. Loft, 3.5 degrees up. So it's 102 yards. I'm going to try and play it like 115. Oh, the wind is also just straight right. I'm aimed pretty far to the left. I'll go a little further. Just a little bit. Try to hit it. 115 raw data carry. $118. Holy crap, that went right. That was the lie and the wind. I mean, I knew it was going to go right. I didn't think it was going to be that much. That's crazy. I also pushed it actually 2 degrees to the right, so that'll do it. That will not help. 14 yards out of the thicker rough. 8 yard, 9 yards. My initial thought here was more of a flop, but now I'm kind of thinking a 60 degree and land it like 10 yards, let it roll out. Not much loft added. Maybe a hair. Try to land at 10 yards. Can we do that? 10 yards. Out of the rough. I chunked it, you mother. Bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? I need to practice my wedge. 25 feet, up 3 inches, breaking right to left? Question mark? A hair. Not a whole lot. Up 3 inches is like up 3 feet. 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus the fringe. Try for 30 feet, basically. And then it slopes way away from the hole after that, though. I still think that's pretty good. 30 feet. Ooh. Wow, that slowed it down. Damn. That one freaking chip. Okay. Well, we got 8 feet 9 inches for freaking bogey to put us at 2 over through 9. There's very little break. A little right to left. I'm aimed, I don't know, about an inch off the flagstick to the right. If that hadn't gone in, that would have gone way past. Okay, we're taking a break at the turn. Right back. Back to 191st. Yippee! My dog is barking. He probably needs to go out. Zoom. Got that with the microphone. The microphone is for Twitch and YouTube, not for TikTok. Just saying. All right. Number 10, par 4, 462. Wind directly to the right. Interesting. 10 miles an hour. There's a lot of trees here, so not particularly conducive for a wild driver. So 3 wood, because also after the landing zone of like 280, it gets really narrow too, and it's a big downslope or upslope, it seems. So 3 wood, number 10, par 4, 462 yards, 3 wood. Oh, we pulled the crap out of that again. It's fine, but that looks like a macaroni noodle. Oh shit, I forgot about the wind. 10 miles an hour wind. Still, I think most of that was not the wind. 178 wind, kind of in our face now a little, mostly to the right. 5 to 10 miles an hour wind. The lie is pushing it to the left. The wind is going to push it to the right. Our slice is going to push it to the right. 178. I'm thinking 8 iron. 8 iron. I'm aimed just a hair left of the pin, and then the lie going to the left, but wind to the right. Fade will probably put it right of the pin, or right in the cup. We'll see. Oh yeah, that wind has got that. Holy cannoli. Oh, come on. Wow, that was a big bounce. Pretty helpful, actually. That's a little too far for a Texas wedge, methinks. It's, how far is it? 5 yards of Texas to wedge. So, yeah, I'll go with a proper wedge and a American wedge, question mark. I'm going to do my 56. Gonna try and land it 10 yards. As soon as it gets to the, like, past the hole, then it's just like slopes off the green, so don't want to go too far. We're thinking 10 yards. 10 yards. That was not 10. I carried that 6 yards. I was afraid of hitting it too far. What is that? This is for par? Love that. 12 feet, 6 inches, breaking a hair right to left. Just a hair. Down 2 inches, so down 2 feet. Playing like 10.5 feet for par on number 10. Ooh, sit. No, sit. Ah. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. God damn it. Title of that clip will be "I'm done, bruh." I need to freaking practice my putts. Holy crapanoli. Well, now we got to hit a wedge. What is this for? Bogey? All right. We got to remember, we're playing okay. Only 2 over. This hole can be a lot worse than it needs to be if we don't lock in. We'll get up and down for a triple. Don't need to make it worse than that. No, up and down would be a double. Okay, let's do that. Or just up and in. Lock in, brother. Don't need to make this worse than it already is. 7 yards. Gonna try and land it. 5. Set, please. Okay. That was really bad. But we can make that putt. What handicap is this hole? I think I've not had a good time on this hole all the times I've played it. Number 2. I was correct in my assumption, my theory. 7 feet, 3 inches, up 2 inches, breaking a hair right to left. This is for a double bogey, right? Yeah. Again, we need to focus to make it not be worse than it already is. Still important. Playing like 9 feet, 3 inches. Okay. Proud of myself. I could have spiraled. Kind of did a little, but. Now we're in 209th. God dang it. The regular SGT tour, we're in like 16th or 17th. They're going to counteract each other. 4 over. Bruh. 2 double bogeys. 1 bogey. 1 birdie. Yeah. It's tough. We got 10 miles an hour wind. Well, number 11, par 3, 157, down 14. Like 143 yards, and then we have 5 to 10 miles an hour of wind in our face. So maybe right back up to 157. Honestly, that might be the play. It's in our face and down to the right. So I think I'll just play the number and the wind and down 14 yards, I'm saying, are counteracting each other equally. Even my practice swing, that was way over the top. I just noticed that. Oh. It's fine, but it was, well, I was going to complain about it being chunky, but if it wasn't chunky, that would have been too far. My body instinctually knew to make it chunky, so it didn't go too far. Too far. It's already too far. 34.5 feet, breaking right to left at the front, left to right barely in the middle, and then hard left to right at the very end. I'm thinking the right to left at the front is going to do the most. So I'm aimed about a boot, a cup out to the right. 35 feet for birdie. We're still not out of this. There's still a lot of holes left. I mean, it depends on what you consider out of this. Did you hammer that? Sit. Come on. Why are you hammering these pots? I'm going to go to a golf course just to practice my putting. I have a little putting mat, but that's boring, you know? 8 feet 6 inches, down 1 inch, 7 feet 6 inches, breaking right to left the whole way there. That's not a very guaranteed putt right there at all, actually. Aimed about a half cup out to the right. Gonna play it like 7 feet 6 inches. Dude, stay. Oh my god. What are you doing? I'm crashing out. I really didn't feel like I crushed that. All right, 5 feet 4 inches, breaking left to right. Again, just take a second. Let's not make it worse than it needs to be. Take a breath. All right, we're gonna look at it again. 5 feet 4 inches. Inside left edge. Breaking left to right. Ooh, that almost didn't go in. Freaking bogey, 5 over. I'm not gonna say that. I don't think TikTok would like that. Number 12, par 4, 415, down 10 yards, downwind. Should we rip a driver? I think a 3-wood could still go potentially like 320 on this hole with the wind and down 10 yards. So we'll play it safe after a double bogey and bogey. We got our 3-wood. Oh, it's going right. If I did that with my driver, though. I think I actually, on this hole yesterday, I was like over here behind the houses. I think that was this hole. We got 5.6 degrees down, 2.4 left. So want to aim a little bit to the right. No, to the right. 130 yards, 134 yards, downwind, 5 to 10 miles an hour. And with the lie, pushing it down, I think that means 56 degree. Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit it like 120 raw data. $116. Go left. No? Can't even hit a freaking wedge straight. I see a lot of slope edge downhill because it's kind of like a hump. So we're lower and then it goes higher and then back to lower. So overall, I think more lower than I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna try and land it 7 yards. What did I land at? 6? Sit. Sit. It's not over till it's over. I'm not having a good time. Not at all. All right, 7 feet, 1 inch, up 2 inches, breaking right to left. Barely. Maybe a little more than barely. I'm going to go right on right edge. Right on the right edge. It's playing like 9 feet, 1 inch. Okay. Sapa. Sapa. Let me check out his scorecard again. Yeah, just not ideal. 215th. Womp womp. 5 to 10 mile an hour wind directly helping us. I hit it in the hazard here yesterday, so let's not do that again. I still got a par actually. 270 down 4 yards down 10 mile an hour wind. I mean, it's got to be hybrid. I don't want to go 4-iron on a par 5. So number 13, par 5, 535 yards. 5 over through 12. It's fine. We're having a good time. No, we're not. All right. Hybrid. Bro. All right. Gonna hit 3 wood just so it's less likely to go into water again. Unless I chunk it. Let's just stop recording. No. All right. Third shot with the 3 wood. Off the deck. A little pull of Rooney here. The tree directly in the way. Maybe not the tree I needed to be worried about. That's 132 yards downwind out of the thick stuff. I don't think that tree is going to be an issue for the branches. Ooh, I guess we'll hit a 50. Go over the tree, onto the green, in the hole. The lie, 6 degrees up, 1.5 to the right. So we'll go a little left. And being up actually kind of makes us feel a little better because I feel like this might be too much club. So, yeah, I think it's good. $143. Can you sit? Spin? No. Can't realistically be that upset about that. I knew it was too much club though, but I wasn't hitting my 50-degree 144 yards earlier. I did try something a little different with the swing though. I tried not to take it as vertical because I think I'm overdoing that. 15 yards downhill. It's a little too far to use Texas wedge. This is for par, 15 yards. Because we hit one in the hazard on the first shot, like we did yesterday, but used hybrid instead of driver. Yeah. I'm going to try and land this 10 yards. Oh, sit. Nice. I thought I thinned that. Still a bogey, but again, hit one in the hazard off the tee. It's a decent up and down, I guess. I think I've been misspelling bogey in some of my clips. Teehee. Number 14, par 4, 422. Wind is helping 10 miles an hour. I'm gonna go 3-wood. Let's go 3-wood, yeah. Checking to make sure my. Yeah, I didn't even touch it. I was gonna say, checking my little AC unit thing to make sure it's not a million degrees, and it kind of was, and then it shut off. Okay, well, it's not turning back on, so I guess we'll just start to get really sweaty. I'll let it cool down. I should just put the outlet right where the cold air is coming out, so it cools itself down. I think that's a waste of energy. We even tried putting the degree. I put it up 2 degrees hotter than normal to try and not have it use so much energy, I guess. I don't know. Number 14, par 4, 422. We got a 3-wood downhill, downwind. Huge freaking bounce to the left, please. Or right? No, not to the left, to the right. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, that's better than OB, I think. Right? I don't know. Is that better than OB? I'm going to rage quit. What did I do there? I don't know what to do here. Hit it high through the trees, pitch it out. It's not really a super helpful pitch out. If I just kind of aim it where clouds are, aka not trees, 16 degrees to the right, 6 degrees down. 160 yards. All right, we got our 9-iron. This is going to be clippable, whether it's good or bad, probably. All right. Yeah, we got our 9-iron, 161 yards, 16 degrees to the right. So it's going to be a big old slice. I think that's 6 degrees down. Maybe, or maybe it's 0.2. It looks like a 0 or 6. It's like cut in the middle. But 16 degrees to the right. And we're going to try and go through the trees, I guess, with our 9. They didn't read that. Okay. Maybe for the best. It's giving me a second chance to rethink my strategy here. Nope. Not rethinking it. 16 degrees to the right. We got our 9-iron still. I didn't hit it that great. Whoa, that one's so right. That was crazy. Too far? Yeah. Okay. I can live with that. All right, we got 17 yards. It's downhill, right to left. I guess I'll go 60. $17 gonna try and land at 10, 12 yards. We'll try to land at 12 yards. Gonna make me putt that? I didn't land at 12. I landed at 8.5. It's good I didn't land at 12. 5 feet 7 inches for par save to remain at 6 over. Up 1 inch, playing like 6 feet 7 inches, breaking right to the left. A decent amount, but it is 5 feet 7 inches, so I don't know. That is a decent amount. So we're aimed outside right edge. We need to practice our putting after this, but it's so boring. 6 feet 7 is what it's playing like. Then watch me drain this. Yeah. I don't know that I've clipped a 6-7. I feel gross doing that, honestly. But the kids will love it. Number 15, par 4, 299. Wind is in our face, 5 to 10 miles an hour. I guess I'll go hybrid. I hit my. There was no wind yesterday on this hole, but I hit it my 4-iron 270. Check out the clip on any of the accounts. I'm not planning for that to happen again, so I'm hitting a hybrid. It is into the wind today, though. Back into our face, down to the left. Hybrid. Oh, why is it not picking it up? That was green. It just wants me to pay for the club data. That's what it is. It's green. Now, I've got to hit it again. I wonder if the connector got that data, or if there's an issue with the. No, it didn't. Okay. Gotta do that again. I hit it really well, too. I hit it really well twice, but that's going a little right. Is that really well, then? The contact was good. It's in the fairway. Okay, that counts as really well. 50 yards. 60 degree. 50 yards. Wind in our face still. That shouldn't do much. The lie is pushing it to the right, 2 degrees. I always forget to look at the lie. Okay, 50 yards. It's going to be a little, what is that? 6 o'clock? 7 o'clock? We'll say 7 o'clock. 60 degree. Friggin' pulled the crap out of it. That's fine. If you hit it within 50 yards of the green, it should be closer than that on the second shot, though. Just saying. Not to burst my own bubble or anything. 26 feet up 11 inches, breaking right to left at the front, left to right in the middle, and then right to left a lot at the end. So we're going to say the right to left is going to do more. Aim about a cup out, and up 11 inches for 26 feet is 38 feet. So playing like 38 feet for birdie. Let's get it. What are you doing, dude? Is that in the circle? No. I thought it was still loading. I just gave up on it. I took it back and then put the brakes on it. I need to be like a metronome, you know? I used to have a metronome app when I was grinding. Tick, 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 tick. And then you just increase how far you take it back, but you're still a metronome. I should practice spotting. I keep on saying that. 5 feet, playing up 1 inch, so playing like 6 feet, breaking pretty aggressively right to left. TBH. Or aimed right edge. 5 feet. If that didn't go in, I was going to go so far past. What are you doing with your freaking putting, man? All right, number 16, par 3, 176. We have the wind helping us, 10 miles an hour. Play maybe about 10 yards further. 150 to carry the water. I'm gonna go 9 iron. That's about a half a club down. No, a full club. I'd probably use an 8 if there was no wind. No, I would. I would use an 8 if there was no wind. So we got our 9. Too far right. Kick to the left. Okay. Is that a? It was a point. It was basically straight start line. So I just had the club face open. We're still only 6 over. I only 6 over, not ideal, but 2 pars in a row. What are we? 2, 3, 4 over on the back? Can we get some birdies, please? 20 feet, 3 inches, down 5 inches. So playing like 15. 3, breaking hard, right to left. Quite hard. Whenever I say quite hard, though, I end up leaving it high. So we won't be crazy. That's still a little more conservative than I would do. Yeah, playing like 15 feet, 3 inches. And I've been hammering my putts. So let's think of the number 12. It's playing like 12 feet, Connor. Still too far. Dude, sit. Oh my God. I didn't believe myself when I said 12 feet. That's my problem. I'm hammering them. Absolutely hammered. And not when you want to hammer it on a putt. 6 feet 5 inches up 1, so playing like 7'5". Breaking left to right, aiming left edge for the par. 6 feet 7 inches, so 7 feet 5 inches. Where did you? 3-putt bogey. I just need to practice on putting, man. I've been losing shots left and right from putting. 5 to 10 miles an hour wind in our face. Obviously a big old pond in the middle. Don't want to hit it in the water. Downfield 14 yards. I'm aimed. I'm just aim really far left. Hit a 3.5 hybrid. Try to get it in the fairway. Not the water. Of course. I aim left and I hit a draw. Pull draw, nonetheless. It's fine. 5 degrees right, 4 degrees down into the wind. So 4 degrees down is going to make it go out further. But that is 10 miles an hour wind. But it's down 5 yards. We don't want to hit it in the water, regardless. It's like 170 something to carry. I'm in between 8 and 7. 7 can go up to 200 yards. 8 is usually 180, but with the wind. Oh, well, it's downslope, though. Ooh, we're going to be cutting it close if we hit an 8. But 7's too far, probably. So we're going to risk our biscuit with this 8. I just hammered it because I didn't want it to be short. Yeah, I probably hit that about 5 yards further than I typically would for a 100% swing. But I was very worried about the water. 20 feet, 4 inches, down 2 inches, playing like 18 inches. 18 feet, 4 inches. Breaking really hard, right to left. We said 18-4, but we should play it like 14 because we're hammering it and believe the number 14. We're going to believe the number 14. Still hit it too hard? I think I was believing the number 14, though. Just having a rough go at it. All right, number 18, par 4, 449, wind in our face. Cool. No OB in play. Haven't used a driver in a while, so you know what? Let's have a little fun on number 18 and hit our driver. Behind the houses. Still a big slice of Rooney. It's fine though, I guess. The ball landed exactly back into alignment. 145 into the wind, 5 to 10 miles an hour. The lie is 4 degrees to the left. It's going to pull it to the left a little bit down. 145. Pitching wedge can go up to 155, but if I hit it too far with a 9, I don't really want to be long. So pitching wedge is either perfect or a little short. So that's what we'll go with, a pitching wedge, yeah. $160? Come on. We're not hitting our pitching wedge 160. I guess we are. P wedge 160 with 120 mile an hour ball speed. All right, 14 yards, 1 degree left, sloping right to left. So we'll aim a little to the right. 14 yards, gonna try and hit it 8. Roll out. It's downhill, downhill, right to left. Oh, you mother. Come on. Keep going, please. Come on. I'm defeated. River Highlands Country Club has taken my soul and shredded it. 16 feet, 2 inches, down 6 inches, playing like 10'2", right to left. Well, we say 10 foot 2, but we should really say like 7 foot 2. That's the number we're going to believe in our hearts. 7 feet 2 inches. No, I really wanted to make that. Come on. I feel like a lot of that was just my putting. Need to putt. Practice putting. Let's get out the chair. Ooh.